out. Second, looked at the file enough, but in the film, looked at the files of all of his friends. Third, Harry saw a poster of himself as undesirable, and while this is the first time we saw it in the book, we saw it much runaway ministry scene. Fourth difference we see in the book is Harry finding Rita Skeeter's book on Umbridge's desk, and when Harry picks it up and turns to a random page, he sees a young Dumbledore with a golden-haired young man. Later find out it's Grindelwald. This differs from the film, as we don't see the picture in the months later. The film also got Pius Dickens walking in while Harry was there, but he did not see Harry as his son and gifted son. And the final and most major difference was the fact that Harry died out of coverage, while in the film left it in there. He also cut out another and saw Mr. Weasley enter Harry and Ron. Then Percy entered the building, causing an awkward. After Percy got out, Harry warned Arthur that he would be attacked by the Ministry, having just seen his secret office. In the movie, Harry and Ron went down to the corner, but in the book, Ron got out of the elevator and Harry went down. He also put his cloak on, but again, it's just out of the film. In the movie, it was the wizards granting mana, but in the book, two wizards were removed by two Dementors. Harry stunned Umbridge in the film. It's out of the open, but in the book, it's still under the open. This also meant that the line where Harry says, "I
Wasn't that right?
did not happen in the novel. Also, the Ron stunts the accident, but in the book, Harry stunned because obviously Ron was not there for the scene. In the film, Harry's only just pushing for all, but in the book, it did not. It's still Ron. In the book, Harry responds to but in the film, they did not. They just ran through it. It's not until they're on the elevator that Harry gets. Running with them in the book, a full group of people were about to be tried by Umbridge, and Harry told them to get out. Ron then the elevator down, and they go up to the atrium. In the film, the thing that alerted the Ministry just as everyone seeing Harry, probably just pushing it over all.
Harry! Potter!
However, as I said, it's the one thing that gives the Ministry off the novel is actually Harry die out of in the movie, Mrs. Cattermole missed Ron as the college, but this did not happen. There was also the added detail in the novel of Harry getting all of the bubbles out, sending them to different fireplaces with the action show. In the film, going into the fireplace without the trio did evaporate, but in the novel, going into the fireplace really back to the bathroom where they from there they ran out, and then they did happen. That night in the trio tries to destroy the photographs with held up, and Harry has the vision of Lord finding where both of which in the happened not that following day. Film cuts right to Harry. There's a lot that happened in these two scenes. We see Harry bury die under the tree, the proper bury. We also see him run to the campsite, which they did not take some time in France.
Strong dark meat.
But when they move on in the camp near a village, Harry goes into the village to get food. But when he got there, the village was swarmed by Dementors, so he sprinted back without getting anything done. Then this is where the book and the film end up again, as Hermione tells Harry to work on something, as he's getting the movie. Ron's radio was a huge factor in his part in the story, as he gets Harry angry, but it's just wrong.
Don't. It comforts him. It sets my teeth on edge.
And it also gives us some information as sort of voiceover. But in the novel, Ron did not have this radio with him yet. It wasn't until after we left that he got the radio. The movie cuts to all of these scenes where they walk on foot, as Ron was not strong enough to travel yet, but they never traveled by foot. Also, during this, we see Ron get jealous of Harry and Hermione, and we see Harry and Hermione have some interaction they did not have in. And this is one of the biggest and, might I say, worst changes in the book to now. It makes Ron seem like a jerk and makes Harry and Hermione seem too idiot. But really, this happened in the novel, and there was no evidence into any of this. And I'll continue going over this throughout the video, because this is a drastic change from the book. In the movie, Hermione and Harry saw snatchers outside of their protective enchantments, but in the book, it wasn't snatching. Instead, Thomas, Dirk Cresswell, Ted Tonks, and Goblin, Griploak, and Gordon. And it wasn't just Harry and Hermione who saw it. All three of them on there as well. We also get some pretty important information here that skip. As you find out, the Gideons and French tried to steal the sword from Snape's office, so Snape sent the sword to Gringotts. However, Grimlock laughs and lists the sword sent to Gringotts with a copy. It's not then say that interfere and you know, Harry nervous. When they all walk away, he'll pick up Gringotts and back, who had another portrait of the headmaster office of Hogwarts, and he tells them that everyone knows and says that their punishment really nothing first Hagrid gives them the that it wasn't first. Phineas then says that because the sword was goblin name, it takes in that when it's strong. This differs from as reminding of this now.
It's face of fast. It only takes it that when it's stronger.
Phineas then says that Dumbledore used to destroy the rings, and this makes everything big. Then this is when the big fight happens. So, which he did not ever do. Seeing a pattern here, trying to make it of finding Harry, not sure. Now, on made the comment of understand.
Your parents are dead. Have a family.
Again, I would never say to instead, Harry out. No, when did Harry body jump? When in the they reached but they got him out. When he she started like and he's magic on said
I saw you together.
it's not like it there was like oh nothing. Instead, and I get it. Shoot him. Kind of, I saw them. It makes it clear that all around dead. There's no physical evidence of Harry or Hermione licking there as we saw on the screen. And now we get to the first scene. And that is the Harry and Hermione dance. See Harry dance together, laugh together, hugging, hold each other. And it's none of this happened. This is the end of the Hermione. And I've talked about this and many like like
About stage friendship, and this is kind of that's by Harry. They're kind of on the edge of something, very that night because there's wanted some kind of intimacy.
so clearly and it is the appearance. Also the moment that this finding really shows and then guys actually it wasn't just a monster very much young actor problem. This is not in the source. There was no one. Harry at this time. No interest. And it linked his gene. I've seen all everyone has second each. Well, this is something. Mighty barely speaks and backs with Harry. Just sits. Of course, Harry asked about how much he misses Ron. You know, see how much Harry misses Ginny. Takes out the snap and watches